Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day one of a brand new week, and I have got something special for you today. Stay tuned for a little bit, but first, let's wrap up the Spring Festival event. And last week, let's grab our 195 sleep points for not going to bed on time and not getting a full night's sleep because I stayed up way too late playing video games. Shocker. I know. Anyway, we got 195 sleep points, puts us at a grand total of 2,512. And for our daily lottery, we can pick up something extra special nice. It's gonna be one biscuit. Very good. We do need those biscuits. We're very biscuit poor right now, and it's gonna feed into what I'm doing this week. But for now, let's dive into the sleep report. Let's get it done and out of the way, and hopefully see something special that will, help eventually. Hopefully sooner rather than later. If we could find a happening, that would be fantastic. 8 hours, 7 minutes of sleep. Yeah, stayed up entirely too late. Good amount of slumbering finally, but dozing decided to rear its ugly head. So even though it's balanced, or pseudo-balanced, still skews towards dozing. So we are probably not going to see the happening that we want, but we are going to get 432 million drowsy power. So that's very nice. That's very nice indeed. All right. I did get an extra tasty apple acid salad. I almost wanted to say the Petal Blizzard, but I got an extra tasty apple acid salad last night, and it was very nice. I think it was like 250K. So very good for that one. We will, of course, make the other one, the Petal Blizzard salad, sometime later. But for now, this sleep report is looking pretty good. We got a Mankey, we got a Ditto, a Psyduck, a Spiel, another Spiel. There's a Happening, nice, an Arbok, and a Skeledirge. As well as one more, which is, of course, this top belly Chansey we've got right here, which is going to be very nice. Probably, ooh, yes, exactly. All right. Very good indeed, very good. This top belly sleep is not the last. Oh, it is the last one. I thought we still needed one more. Never mind. We got all of the chances. All of the chances, and I think we're missing one Happening sleep style, but we'll see. We'll see what's up. For now, Spiel, sorry, buddy, you are not the one. Ditto, you aren't either. I am only Spiel, not you either. I'm only not you either, Mankey. The only one I wanted is not hungry. I am not going to spend biscuits trying to catch all of these at the moment, except for maybe Spiel, because I might have fed him already to take him home later. I did not, so no, I'm not. Actually, I might just do that real quick, actually. Might catch the Spiel very quickly. We'll see how many biscuits we have. I didn't even look just now. We have 0 biscuits, which is very bad. So that means that, unfortunately, I don't have what I need to be able to do the thing I need to do. I could. I really want to save the diamonds, though. Sleep points. Let's just buy a couple. Let's buy 3. That should be enough. Let's go ahead and feed you. Just because you're here, you're sort of rare and hungry. And boobity-doop. Didn't get it. Did not get the crit cap. All right, Spiel, you're right there. Mankey, I don't need to try to catch, because I definitely have plenty of Mankey. Plenty of Mankey, no worries there. Did not plan to spend 450 sleep points today on biscuits, but I do need a better Spiel, so I would not mind catching one. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Boom! Got him. All right, sweet. All right, there we go. We are done. Let's move on. Let's see what kind of goodies we got. I know we got a good amount of research XP because I did use a focus incense. I know I talked about using a luck incense, but I changed my mind thanks to the wise words of my counsel and decided that it was not in the best interest of me and my dream shards at the moment because I only have 1 luck incense and it's gonna need to be saved for something else. But I did use a focus incense. 61,935 research XP. That is a bonus of 2.54 times because I also put together that team that we discussed yesterday, but also still 27,880 dream shards. I'm glad I didn't use the luck incense yesterday. Only on 27K wouldn't have been the best. I would like to get closer to 100K if I use a luck incense next time, so we'll see. We will see. All right, We're gonna have to do things a little bit out of order. We don't have a lot of time left, so I'm gonna skip this. We'll come back to it here in a minute. But I am gonna go ahead and move on, get this weekly summary out of the way, get to the island we want to go to, and grab our 5% area bonus that's split up between our last two islands. Anyway, get to the island I want to get to and get breakfast done. Cause you know, me and poor time management just go hand in hand. We're essentially best friends. We did make it to Master 20 with 4,547,528 final strength, 656,593 gains from berries, and 3,890,935 gains from cooking, with an overall grade of A for 4 small handy candies. Is very nice. Very nice indeed. We are going to go to Snowdrop, and I will explain why shortly, but we do have a 74% area bonus, so 3% of that 5% split went to Snowdrop. So very nice. That actually benefits us greatly. Very greatly. Let's see what we've got. Cooking requests is desserts and drinks. That's very good. I think that's actually the one I want. So very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Good sleep day is, of course, also starting today. The first day. Let's get breakfast done, though. We need to make that very quickly. And I did a very poor job of getting ready for today because I, again, was playing video games entirely too late. Also, can't make anything worthwhile. I guess we can make fluffy sweet potatoes. It's something, I suppose. Want to get it in also while we've got the 104, if I can. Can we not do the split? It won't let me do the split ingredients anymore where I can put in 2 ingredients at once. That's unfortunate. Also, we're gonna run out. Yeah, we ran out. That's unfortunate. Oh. Well, you know, I guess we'll do the leeks. All right. Well, it is what it is. At least we're going to take advantage of this good camp ticket. Hopefully and get things moving along their way. Very, very unorthodox and erratic schedule we're having today. Fluffy sweet potatoes. Wow, 20,406. Oh, man, that was so worth making it in time for breakfast to get 20,000 strength. I'm glad I did that. Very, very good, wise use of my time to do so. Oh, good job me. Oh, also, I forgot to collect from Vaporeon. That could have given me the ingredients to make something, but you know, very scatterbrained, very, very poor time management. It just is what it is. Just starting off this competition very poorly. All right, well, all of my competitors have a leg up on me now, so, you know, it is what it is, old chap. Let's move on. Let's go and check out these Pokemon that we caught today. We're going to start with the Happiny. I couldn't get the words out. But Happiny's up first. Blissey, it is ABA. I think potentially we can make ABA work, but I don't like it. Skill Trigger M. I mean, yeah, that's nice for what it is. Research XP bonus. That's nice. Helping Speed M. Inventory up M. Skill Trigger S. This is not the one we're looking for. With a calm nature? No, it is not the one we're looking for. Main skill chance up. Speed of help down. Not the worst anymore, but not quite what we want. For example, let's just do it as an ingredient count A. Look how terrible it is. It's awful. The worst. The absolute worst. Exit level 60 is going to be only 45. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Let's just move on. We don't even need to look at this. It's all over the place. Don't ask. Don't ask. I don't know. This Blissey is terrible. It's going to go live with the professor. Matter of fact, since we're on this screen, let's send it to live with the professor right now. Kind of like being able to do this immediately. I really still, I know some people are against it, but I really want the ability to send them to the professor from that initial catch screen. Really want that. Even give us a confirmation button. Give us a confirmation button. Put the button to send them to the professor way out of the way. Do whatever you got to do to keep people from somehow accidentally sending them to the professor, but give it to me. I want it. Oil, sausage, ginger on this spiel. Very good start. Very good. If we can get berry finding, that'd be even better. Berry finding at 25, perhaps. Ooh, actually not terrible. Energy recovery bonus, helping bonus. Energy recovery is not great. Skill trigger M is also not great. Helping speed S, not good. And inventory up out. No, no. Helping bonus is very nice, but it's not going to be enough to save this. This is going to be, yeah. At this point, my wall rain is at a high enough level to where it doesn't make sense to invest in anything else without berry finding. My wall rain does not have berry finding, but it's still pretty good. Still pretty solid. So, yeah, without berry finding, it doesn't make any sense. So this is yet another Pokemon today. We are continuing the streak of not having great Pokemon that are going to go live with the professor. So, let's go ahead and send you. As you can tell, my box is very full, and I need to figure out what is going on. I need to go back and reevaluate my Pokemon. Yep, just in time we got to have breakfast. That's why I'm glad I didn't wait. What it is. All right. Okay. Now that all of that fun and shenanigans are out of the way, let's talk about the competition. So, as many of you are aware, Snowdrop Tundra is not really the best island to go to. It doesn't really have the best spawns. A lot of the better spawns are very rare and hard to find. So, it's just not usually the most fun island to go to. With that in mind, myself and several other members from the Discord community have decided that we were going to try to spice up Snowdrop Island in a way and have ourselves a little competition. We're going to have a competition to see who can catch the best Sneasel by the end of the week. So, with that in mind, it's going to be very difficult because Sneasel, of course, I believe is dozing. So that's going to be fun. With that in mind, we have come up with some rules for this Sneasel competition. Not too many rules, only a handful. But essentially, we're going to go to production comparison, and we're going to calculate which Sneasel is best using production comparison. This way we can see them all side by side, and the winner will be determined by whichever Sneasel has the highest total strength as a Weavile at level 65. So any Sneasel you catch will be evolved in production comparison, but the sub-skills and the main skill will be kept exactly as they are. You will not get any seeds invested, so it will be level 65 Weavile. Total strength is going to determine the winner. And that could be interesting because total strength is not just a calculation of how many berries that Weavile brings in, but it does also take into account Weavile's main skill as well, and how many times it could potentially trigger. That adds a little bit here and there to your total strength. Not a huge amount, but it could be if we get two people that catch a very significantly close Sneasels. It could be enough to edge out the difference and get you the win. So, it could be exactly what you need, and that's why we're going with total strength instead of berry strength, because it just makes a little more sense and, you know, a little more interesting as well. Naps are perfectly allowed. No, sorry, naps are not allowed. I misspoke. Naps are not allowed, and we are also not allowed to manipulate our sleep data. So no waking up every 20 minutes and shaking your phone or using that silly, goofy machine. But, you know, we have no real way of checking that, so it's all on the honor system. But it should be quite a great time. And let me double check and make sure that's all the rules. Yes, that is all the rules. Very simple and straightforward. So, hopefully, this will make Snowdrop Tundra that much more exciting, and we can have us a good time. So, the competitors, you may be wondering who I am competing against. There are going to be 6 of us. It is myself, as well as Barty, Total Anime Fan, Blaze, White, and Star Parade. They will be joining me on this Sneasel extravaganza, let's say, and hopefully we don't end the week with no one catching a Sneasel. That would just be the worst. That would be terrible. But it should hopefully make Snowdrop quite a bit more interesting, and hopefully we can have us a good time. Feel free to play along if you just happen to go to Snowdrop. Feel free to play along with us and submit your Sneasels in the comments below. I will go ahead and check those out, and you can see how yours stacks up to ours in the videos, because that will be the feature of this week's videos. So, hope you're looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun. But I'm also very concerned that none of us will catch a Sneasel, and it would be the absolute worst if that happens. So I don't know. With that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and start collecting from my Pokemon, and we're going to see what we can do about this competition and try to set ourselves up for success. But I don't know, man. Anyway, let's see. We didn't get much from Riolu, didn't get anything from Pichu, but you know what? It's not really about what they bring in today because they were really on the team for their bonuses, and we got what we needed out of them. We got 62,000 Dream Shards, which was very nice, and a skill trigger there. Ooh, very nice. Little cheeky 5 energy. Very good, buddy. You, however, I needed a double trigger from you. I really desperately needed that. Yeah, that wouldn't have got us enough to make anything interesting. We really needed a double trigger there to make that happen, and it did not. It did not happen. So we're going to do a couple things that we don't do a whole lot, but we have done in the past. We're going to check out, and this is just to, I'm going to do this to make sure that everybody's on the same page, everyone in the competition. So we're going to go ahead and check Sneasel in the Stream Style Sniper and see what we need to look for while we're on Snowdrop for Sneasel. Okay, there is no Drowsy Power multiplier. It's only 100. I guess technically today it would be Good Sleep Day multiplier, but I just want to see the baseline. I just want to see the baseline for what it's going to look like on a normal day. Hey, there's a basic 3. Very good. All right, Drowsy score is 100, and let's go. The expected count of Pokemon rises very quickly. The expected count of targets, probability of any target is kind of what I like to look at a lot because I like to see where I can maximize my odds of seeing any target. And it looks like we just keep going. We try to get as far as we can. Basic 3, get out of my face. We try to go as far as we can. Matter of fact, let's turn that to 300 million. Just, you know what? Hold on. What's Master 20 here? I know we're not going to get there, but let's just maximize it. 470 million. So let's just do that. That's close enough. Terminate that calculation. Let's start a new one. Should go pretty quick. Yep, we're already up to the 400s. Okay, cool. So it looks like our maximum odds are around Master 9-ish. We get like 56% odds, but you know, 50-50 odds is pretty good. And this is assuming that we do get dozing. That's the problem. With dozing, 50-50 odds. The problem is that getting dozing is going to be very hard, very difficult. So just for everyone's own information, everybody in the competition, there's the sweet spot between like Master 8 and I would even say all the way out. As long as it's above 50%, I think we're good. So anywhere between Master 8 and Master 12 is kind of a nice place to sit. If we get dozing, again, dozing's going to be difficult. Let's check balanced. What is balanced going to look like? 1, 2, 3, 4. Terminate that calculation. Let's try again. Let's see. The expected count of targets. Nope, not expected count. Probability of any target. With balanced. Oof. Ooh, 17%. Yikes. Yikes-a-roni, dude. Oh, no. Oh, that's awful. Balanced might be the best thing we can hope for, realistically for me, just because I'm having a hard time getting dozing lately. I've been very slumbery, very tired. So maybe I need to take this first night and just go to bed on time and get a good night's sleep so that the rest of my sleep can be normal and maybe I can get that dozing. But our best odds with balanced is 19, basically 20%. 1 in 5 is our best odds with balanced. Dozing is definitely the sleep style we're looking for. And if we don't get dozing or balanced, we are not seeing a Sneasel at all. And I don't like that. But at least now we know Master 8 to Master 12 is what we're looking for. So we do know we need to get through these ranks pretty quick. Especially to get as close as 8 spawns as possible, as quickly as possible. So that's the game plan. We got desserts and drinks, so we can make this happen. I don't have a good camp ticket, so that's fine. We're just going with no pod expansions. So with that in mind, let's see what we want to make. Let's check out the recipe calculator. Let's go to desserts and drinks. The best thing I can make without any sort of pod expansion is going to be tea time corn scones, which actually might work out very well. Ooh, you know what? We might do a thing we might be super dumb today and do a thing because, you know, competition mode is engaged and now I want to win. So let's see. Let me see if I can do a thing. We know Skeledirge is going to do exactly what we need him to do and bring in those good apples. Let's get, oh, it's not going to work because our Tyranitar is not corn. I was thinking Tyranitar had corn, but that's Dragonite. But Tyranitar does have the favored berries. So that'll get us plenty of ginger. We won't have to worry about that. Milk. I wish I hadn't used all of that milk just now, but it is what it is. We can get that corn very quickly with our boy Beware. So let's get you on the team, buddy. Inventory up M. I might rush through to level 50 with you. I don't know. My brain really wants to make an investment right now. Let's set them up for now. Let's see what's up. Let's see what we got. What's our pantry looking like? Maybe we can do a thing to kind of cheese this a little bit. Team looks great. Love it. Love to see it. Let's see. Tea time corn scones? Yes. And it's level 62. Very nice. I wish I was making something else, but I just don't have the pot space for it. Maybe if we had a Glaceon, that would be fantastic. That would potentially help. At the very least, to let us make... Ooh, Zing Zap Spice Cola is not going to work. We could potentially do the Flower Gift Macarons with a Glaceon, with that Happiny that we caught that brings in 80 eggs as a Blissey. However, that's a huge investment, and I don't know that we got the resources for that. So let's see. We have 3 milk. Yay, 3 milk. Okay, well that did not go well. So let's do a thing. Hold on, we'll check the news here in a minute. I told you today's episode is way out of whack, so it is what it is. But I'm here for it. Hopefully you are too. Let's see. I am all over the place today. Let's use, you know what? Let's get a great start. I could have used all of these for breakfast, but let's use them all. Let's see what we get. We got 10 milk. Good. So that'll stave off our Blastoise needs for 1 meal. So that'll give us time to stock up some other stuff. And then ingredient ticket M. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Why not? Got nothing else to do. That gives us 10 more corn as well. So there we go. Very good. Very good. All right. All right. Let's see. I think we're in a good place now. So we've got enough milk to get us through 1 meal. That means that we can stock up some of the other stuff, then swap in our milk Blastoise a little bit later, and we will be set. So no worries there. I think this is the team we're going to rock for a hot minute. Tyranitar level 51, so it's going to have a pretty strong berry that's going to go towards the favored berries. I do have a couple of berry finders that also have favored berries here, so I could drop those on the team if need be. But for now, I think this is the setup I want to run with. Try to get that next meal extra tasty, and hopefully get a good start pushing towards, Master 8. We also, let's go check and see, what do we need for our, where's the maps? There it is. What we need for 8 spawns. I missed the button somehow. Snowdrop Tundra. How much strength do we need for 8 spawns? We need to get to Master 2, 65 million. So we need 656,000 strength. 657, might as well call that. So we got a ways to go before we get there, but we're going to get there and we're going to do everything we can to get there as quickly as possible. So that'll be fun. This competition is already fun. I am, of course, trying to win, but there's no guarantee that I will. And that wall rain could have helped, but it was not great. So it is what it is. But we got desserts. We're on the right track. I think we're gonna do pretty well, but it all depends on if we get dozing sleep. Without dozing sleep, it kind of all falls apart. So wish us luck that at least one of us gets dozing and finds a Sneasel. Somebody at the end of this might end up winning by default. Hopefully not. Hopefully we do have a close competition, but we'll see. For now, let's go check the news, which of course I believe there was no new news. Correct, there is no new news, so that's fine. It's perfectly fine. We do have some community reports though. Now that the team is all set up, we've got 44 reports. Very nice. Hey! Seems like some people are on Snowdrop. Perhaps they will be participating today. with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That doubled up out of 44. Very nice. A little over a third. Maybe that was good luck being sent my way that 2 Weaviles doubled up at the very top. Maybe that was good luck. That's what I'm going to take it as. I'm going to take that as good luck. We're also going to grab our 20 diamonds for making the new apple acid salad yesterday. Very good. 20 diamonds. We've got one more salad to make, but that will have to happen another week when we're on salads. For now, we are just getting set up. Good Sleep Day is going to help us hopefully get a Sneasel. That drowsy power boost is going to be very nice. But as a reminder, Good Sleep Day does start today. So if you've got your incense and your team set up that you're going to be using, I am probably going to skip my Prime XP this time around, just to make sure that we are doing well for this competition. But yeah, this is your reminder to use those incense if you want. Your growth incense, focus incense, luck incense, and your friend incense, whichever ones you want to use. I like the growth incense because it is multiplicative or additive on whatever it is. You know, math is hard. It does stack. There we go. Let's just use stack. It stacks with the Good Sleep Day bonus. So tonight will get you times 4 XP, but if you use it tomorrow, times 6 XP. So don't miss out on that. It is very good XP. You can get almost a week's worth in just one day with a growth incense on Good Sleep Day. And you can also stack it up with Pokemon that have Sleep XP bonus. So it's very nice. Very nice indeed. But that is the video for today. A very manic and all over the place video, but you know, it was fun. I had a good time, even though it was all over the place. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. I want to make sure that I express good luck to all of my fellow competitors out there. It's going to be a rough week for us all, especially those of us that only have 13% area bonus here. Good luck to you. Good luck to all of you. Hopefully you have fun, and hopefully this does spice up Snowdrop at least a little bit for all of us. And we can hopefully have at least one Sneasel on the board before the end of the week. But that is where I'm going to wrap things up for today. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers Illusion, YT, Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue, Bastion, Josh Garrett, and Michael Hayes. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe plus or that join button, whichever it is today, right below this video. And while you're down there, you can find the link to my Ko-Fi in the description box if you prefer a one-off donation to support the channel. You can also find links to my live stream as well as to the Discord where you can come hang out with us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, and maybe participate in some future competitions. But other than that, y'all have a good night. Good luck with whatever you're hunting for this week. And until next time, later, dudes.